AGN, you is far too intelligent to be making videos like this in this community, man. What is wrong with you, bro? You're going as far to disrespect this individual when all he's trying to do is have a conversation with you, calling him a loser. I mean, you got mad before the video even started, bro. What is wrong with you? All this over video gaming, man? I mean, come on, man. You know what? I'm going to have to unsubscribe from your channel, man. And the funny thing is, I really do think that you have some good, valid points. But this is the type of behavior that people are talking about, man. And this is why people keep labeling you a fanboy.
The PC world and make a PC device somehow some Xbox because you slapped your little logo over it. Sony wouldn't make some a PlayStation because they put their PlayStation logo over it, or EA.
So it's okay if PlayStation puts their logo on it. That's what makes it a PlayStation. But when Microsoft does the same thing, therefore it's not an Xbox. Bro, you was out here bodying your own logic. What are you talking about, bro? Oh, PlayStation wouldn't have it mixed up because they would have put their logo on it. Well, Microsoft put their logo on this, and yet you're saying that it's a PC handheld and not an Xbox One.
Things you can pull up their stuff easier, but it is a PC device. Let's keep going, though, because this is interesting.
Between AGN and Turk at the moment, I probably shouldn't be getting.
Man, you beefing with somebody else?
I saw this video and I thought, you know what?
Well, you mentioned that for some reason, which is kind of weird. And he said he won't post on Twitter, and it said he down. But after that, I'm like, well, why am I going to, like, I had no problem with you. Why am I going to get into this over something that I think is very immature? It is. That's why I said people need to grow up because they're acting like children and can't accept a simple toddler definition. There's no dancing around this.
No, because what defines a gaming console, regardless of what the hardware is or the application that it offers, has the fact to do what is it categorized as. People are picking this up solely to play video games, which therefore means it's a video game console. Matter of fact, even somebody brought up the fact that, you even have desktops and laptops that are promoted through gaming, right? And, but we don't call them consoles because you can still do a lot of things. Even if it's promoted as video gaming, you can still do a lot of things with a desktop and a laptop. But let's just be honest. Anybody picking up a Steam Deck or an Xbox handheld, ROG Ally, Lenovo Go, or whatever it is, makes it a gaming console because that's the purpose of why you picking it up, specifically for video gaming. It's not that complicated. Okay, because at the end of the day, consoles ain't nothing but mini PCs anyway. I mean, if you go as far back to the 80s with the NES, with the Nintendo Entertainment System, TurboGrafx, with the PC engine, that's what they used to call these things. But if you look at it, you're like, that's not a PC. That's just a system that plays video games, which therefore makes it a gaming console. Bro, it's not that complicated to understand. Like, you people are making it more complicated than it has to be. It is an Xbox handheld because it's labeled as an Xbox handheld. Regardless if you're saying it's PC, because at the end of the day, is the Nintendo Switch 2 a home console? No, it's just a portable device that can be played at home. No different than the Sega Nomad and the PSP. Oh, man. You know what? Go ahead.
It's about to be done.
Well, someone in my community is definitely going to ask me to react to this. So here we are. So let's do it.
Of course. I'm going to send you. I would like to stay in this building, but this ally drama. All right, we got a lot to talk about here. Okay, so first and foremost, not even just talking about PlayStation in general, but whoever thought of this idea right here, to me, is highly delusional. Now, let's jump into this. He says, so the PS5 isn't a PlayStation as it doesn't play PS1, PS2, and PS3 games. I wonder if they said that when the PS5 released. First and foremost, what the hell does backwards compatibility have to do with the definition of a console? Nothing. We'll start with regular NES, Atari, and all of that. What does backwards compatibility have any?
Well, AGN, here is the thing. Digital Foundry in their recent video, I guess, turned around and said that the Xbox ROG Ally isn't an Xbox because it doesn't play any of the older content.
No, they said they don't play Xbox games natively.
I can prove that right now in this video, bro. Listen, man. Listen, I'm going to give you one more chance, bro. Please, AGN. For the love of God, man, please do not double down on this stance because I'm going to provide the evidence as soon as you do it. Let's go.
You know this. This was about it not being able to play Xbox games natively.
Oh, really? Okay, let's find out if that's true or not.
There are limitations. So that, that thing, that I can understand it's almost like a break with the past. This is an Xbox then maybe in brackets underneath it should be going forward. Because it's not an Xbox really. I can't play my 360 games on there. I can't.
Now that we just proved that AGN was lying about what Digital Foundry said, let's also find out what Chaos has to add to this.
This is from Digital Foundry. So that is where this notion is coming from. So in digital,
but the whole thing is though, did the PS2 play PSP games? Did the DS play GameCube games? Like you get what I'm saying? Like this is stupid analogies and examples that you people are using to bash the Xbox handheld, man. Because all we keep hearing these takes coming from is a lot of the times PlayStation. I don't even think I hear Nintendo ones. Really, just PlayStation fanboys. You guys want to sit there and talk about, all they did was slap their label on it, but what do you think a PS5 and an Xbox is? All they did was slap their label on it. These are all manufactured and produced by AMD. Didn't you see the partnership video? Like, bro, come on, man. I mean, this is what consoles have always been. I remember when Sega Genesis had Motorola chips. I guess it was not a Genesis. It was a Motorola. And they make phones.
Foundry's own definition, Richard's
man.
own definition, the PlayStation essentially is not a PlayStation because it can't.
No, the PlayStation is a PlayStation because it's a PlayStation console that plays PlayStation games natively.
You're not understanding what he's saying. Ain't nobody talking about you, bro. He's talking about in regards to what the people said at Digital Foundry, which I brought up in this video, which you said, oh, that's not what they said, just to find out that you was wrong. So how about you apologize to the man and say, hey, my mistake. Why are you getting so worked up over something that you didn't even say? Oh, that's right, because you're co-signing it.
Xbox is a PC device that does not play Xbox games natively. It is not an Xbox console. The PlayStation
and the PSP don't play PS2 games. It has its own software, but that does not make it a PlayStation Portable. What are you talking about? The PlayStation Vita has its own games that are not available on the PlayStation 3, 4, or 5. So that makes it not a PlayStation? Hold on, I'm getting quite confused. That wouldn't make any sense. So you're saying that the PSP is not a PlayStation Portable because it doesn't play PS2 games natively, because it plays, and a lot of the PS2 alternative versions that they did make for PSP were much different than the ones that were on PS2. So therefore, it's not a PlayStation Portable. Oh, okay then.
5 is a PlayStation console that plays PlayStation games, and the PlayStation Portable is an accessory by Sony that comes from Sony's in-house. It's all PlayStation.
No, you're not. Stop lying, bro. If it was all PlayStation, then why did you make a video of them talking about AMD? It's all AMD architecture. What are you talking about, bro? AMD's been making stuff even during the days of the Nintendo GameCube, which was also named ATI at the time. What are you talking? You don't know what you're talking about, bro. See, this is why people be calling you guys fanboys, because you guys want to sit there and make these stupid stances and make things that are simple more complicated than it has to be. It is an Xbox handheld. You can say that you can use that example with any other handheld, ROG Ally. Go ahead. By all means, I'll give you that one, because I'm not going to sit there and argue all day over this. But I will say one thing. You got to call that ROG an Xbox handheld, regardless if you don't want to, because that's what it's labeled. It is what it is. It even has the Xbox features, configuration, and everything. You can say that about all the other ones, but you can't say that about that Xbox handheld. That's all I'm saying. I mean, can we agree to disagree? That's all I'm trying to understand here.
Kobe, you shouldn't have done this. Made yourself look dumb now. Now you're looking like a...
Where's he coping? You literally lied about what Digital Foundry said. If anybody's coping, it's you. What are you talking about?
A bot taking a load from Microsoft. Absorb it all, bro. Swallow the gallons.
Yeah, and you do the same thing for Nintendo. I find it so funny that you're trying to be disrespectful, all because this man is asking a question, bro. There's no reason to get worked up, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, this is all civil gaming discussions, and you getting all worked up over this. Acting as if Nintendo don't be doing no wrong either. We all know all three of these companies is all greedy. We don't need you to tell everybody. But the funny things with you want to make it seem as if Microsoft is the only evil company in this gaming community. And I'm going to sit there and tell you that all three of them are. So where you going to call me a fanboy? Because only a fanboy would defend one company over the other.
Oh, they're putting in your face. And keep coping. And come to somebody to send you after me so you can get your little boost and your little revenue and all that. You're selling out, and that's why you're getting put in your place. You call me out, try to say I crashed. The crash out is real reaction video, trying to use that scripted saying and everything. Yeah, bro, you all fake, and I'm calling you out.
Bro, you crashed out before you even got to... What are you talking about? You crashed out before the video even started. We're only 2 minutes in the video, and you've already crashed out.
Run the
Grow up and accept the simple definition, loser. But whether something is a console or called a PlayStation, or called an Xbox, or called a Switch, nothing. What is this? This is all remedial stuff. It's in the past a long time ago. It always was a ROG ally. The PC handheld sitting right there, just like the Steam Deck and everything else, all in the PC world. Not a console. Nobody never did that until this Xbox delusional nonsense came in here with his garbage PR spin, trying to say that it's selling out and all this. People coping on all that. Everything about that company is fake. And everything you're representing is the most evil, corrupt company lately.
Here we go. So we're going to act like Nintendo ain't did no wrong with game key cards. You still ain't talk about ukulele running at 30 frames per second on Nintendo Switch. You also don't talk about the fact that you getting no upgrades to games that are also available on PS4 to PS5, Xbox One to Series. There's a lot of things. You went out there and paid for a Nintendo showcase. I mean, you out here paying just so you could use voice chat. What are you talking about, bro? You want to sit there and make up all these claims about Microsoft being evil, which is perfectly fine. Like I said, I'm not going to sit there and defend that company and that notion, but I'm going to sit there and say that where's this same energy in regards to everybody else? That's all I'm saying. I don't even care if you want to make videos on Xbox fanboys, but at least chime in and add your own personal input. Because some people say, "Hey, Gamester, you don't talk enough about Xbox content creators." But I do establish myself and say, "Hey, I don't agree with these things." I also touch up on, I guess, quote unquote, touchy subjects that is going on at Xbox that most Xbox content creators would avoid. You guys know this, so let's not sit there and act as if he's doing the same thing like everybody else, because as far as I'm concerned, you're doing what they're doing, but far worse. Because you ain't dropped no videos on Nintendo, and you know damn well what I'm talking about, bro. Out here defending game key cards, $20 upgrades, and you want to think you have the audacity to talk about Microsoft's the evilest company when Nintendo's probably... But listen, I'm not even going to go that room. They're all evil. It is what it is. Let's go.
Anti-consumer dumping on everything, and you're taking the load and coming to react to AGN because somebody couldn't grow up and do it themselves. And now you're looking like somebody defending the biggest loser corporation on the damn planet. With all this mining slave camps.
Nah, the real question is, only a loser would defend a corporation thinking that any of these corporations give a damn about you. That's what a loser would do. And that is what you're doing.
All that. I'm going to try to make it seem like Microsoft is somewhat good. The Xbox One.
He did even say that. Now, if we're going as far with this video, now I don't know about other ones, but if we're going as far with this response video that he did not even say that. He's just asking a question. And you was out here getting angry about it.
Okay, allies at Xbox, why are you doing this? Why? Why are you being such a loser? Why? Because it's pretty obvious you know this is a PC device. Everybody in the world knows this except the Xbox community that is brainwashed and zombified by this nonsense. Copium, opium. It is a PC device. Deal with it and stop dancing around this. This is getting ridiculous, man. Every time this brand fails and does something terrible, you try to bring up something else to try to make it seem okay. It's all just copium.
Ain't this the reason why Nintendo left home consoles in the first place? Because they couldn't compete with Microsoft and Sony? Games still don't do it. Is that why Nintendo had to run from the home console gaming division to focus on portables? Because they couldn't compete with the big Wii? Bruh, listen, man. I don't even care that much about this, man. But y'all doing too much, man. That's all I'm saying, bro. And like I said, I don't know much about this Chaos dude. But in regards to this video, man, all he's doing is asking a question. There's no reason for you to be this angry about a person making a response video to what you said.
And they do so much load in your face lately, and you're still laughing.
And you out here talking about men getting loads on the... Bro, what are you doing, man? What are you doing, bro? And you're claiming that this ain't a crash out?
For more. It's crazy.
Yo.
Sleeping at the wheel. You apply to anything. Like if you were trying to apply to a Nintendo console, which was the things in the way that consoles have always worked.
What do you mean the Nintendo was the winning console? The 64 wasn't the winning console. The GameCube wasn't the winning console. The Wii, I mean, to a certain degree. But even then, a lot of people stopped playing it after like the first 3 years. That's why it's known for having shovelware. The Wii U? What are you talking about? What are you actually talking about? I mean, you can't even count the Switch 1. I mean, I put Switch 1 up there with the rest of Nintendo successors as the DS and the 3DS because that's what it is. That's why it's built like a portable. So I can't even count that as a home console, AGN. I can't. That's more of a portable device, which Nintendo has always been successful at doing because it's always been known as a casual platform. It is what it is, bro. Nobody cared about Nintendo in regards to home console, no matter what games you had on it. It is what it is, bro. Sorry.
You're not changing the way consoles worked.
Everything is changing now.
A console is a console. It's because Microsoft failed, and they want to try to force and mass enforce. And
so does consoles install games? Because back in my days, AGN, I used to just put the CD in the game used to play. This is starting to remind me of how PCs were when they had license keys. Y'all remember that? When y'all had CD keys and then you had a license into a computer. Starting to sound very similar to what's going on with console. Lack of real ownership. How is that a console? Explain to me. Why do I have to install? Why can't I just put the game in and just play? That sounds like a PC. Why I got to install the game? Similar to a PC? That don't sound like a console to me.
Check their loser mentality onto other platforms does not mean...
So you're saying that he said that things are changing, and you're saying that they're not. So if things aren't changing, then explain to me why do you have to install discs onto your... Explain to me, before you can even use your platforms, you gotta put them online. You need updates. You need all these other aspects. Things that weren't around during consoles. Okay, all right.
Things are that.
But apparently things ain't changing, guys. Apparently things ain't changing.
That's just them in their own delusion, in their loser world where they got chased out. So now they're trying to make themselves relevant to make it seem like Xbox One is still relevant, try to massively cope and get all their PC stuff together. No, you're garbage. Your Windows Store's been trashed forever. You never cared about PC gaming. Steam took care of that. And God. And now you're trying to come in and think you're going to over...
And what does Steam use? Oh! What does Steam use, though? You said Steam took care of it, but what does Steam use? Hey, listen, man. We're going to keep it moving.
Power that?
We're going to keep it moving.
Something that it is not. Then have your dumb base come in here try to brainwash people with this garbage. Then attack somebody just telling you a simple truth because you can't handle it like a toddler. Grow up.
Nothing is the way it used to be.
Losers.
Way past that.
Loser.
Way
Blah blah blah.
Wow. You buy a game. There is no.
And you go as far to say that you ain't crashing out, but yet you're doing behavior like this, like waving your hand, like go some. Bro, what are you doing, man? You know. I used to have a lot of respect for his channel, man. I'm being honest, and I thought he had a lot of good stances in regards to gaming, but now I'm starting to realize he was nothing but a Nintendo fanboy. You know, I don't know if it was the videos, but I got to be careful, man, because I don't need him pulling out them anchor weights. You know, the paper weights, the Fisher-Price weights. I don't need that no more. AJ, please don't call me out. This video was a mistake. Oh, no. Gamester has done it again. Oh, no. I can't wait for the Fisher-Price weights to come out again. You know, I ain't afraid of no freaking man. Y'all remember when he said that?
Patch or DLC.
Oh, there's over video games.
Whether this is an Xbox or is this a PC device. And whether the PlayStation 5 games play things negative.
All right, let's move on past this.
Either it does or it's not. Keep it's looking positive. No, it's gone and it's over. And you're coping. Come to the present and wake up.
The fact that you can even replace the hard drives is
smoked.
Telling. I'm pretty sure if they allowed you to change the APU, it probably would work as well if you put a faster one in there. I'm not saying it'd be easy, but if you could, they probably could do that and it would work.
They will always work that way.
Oh, well, thank you, AGN, for agreeing with him.
6 will be a PS6, whether it has PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3. Don't have any problem with this guy until he did this, trying to make it seem like I'm crashing out and all that.
Bro, you crashed out before we even got to this point, man. What are you talking about, bro? It was only until I got to this point, that's why I really crashed. Like, what? Bro, before I even hit play this, man. Bro. Hey, yo, man, this ain't a good look, G. I'm sorry, man. Listen, I'm just a spectator. You know, I'm just looking at as to what's going on here, man. You know, this ain't me putting out no commentary, but damn, AGN, is this really true or not?
Nothing to do with backwards compatibility.
Except Richard said that it did, and that's why.
Richard said it can't play Xbox Series X games natively.
He said 360 games. Now, hey, listen, man. Hey, don't triple down, man. Like I told y'all before, man. Make sure you find a pony to play blackjack with, because for some reason they love to double down on everything. Bro, you're already at 21. Don't go any further, man. Just stand on it. Just stand, bro. Don't double down, please. Don't. You're going to lose all your money.
Considered next gen for your
Oh, no. Oh, no.
So either it is an Xbox or it is not. You tell me, is this an Xbox official handheld or it is a PC official handheld?
Why that comment exists.
This man losing it, bro.
I mean, I'm just stating a fact, and that's why that comment exists. Digital Foundry said it.
Mm-hmm. By definition, you're trying to make it seem only that way, but you know what they meant. They're talking about natively. That said natively. You never said that, though.
But the PlayStation Portal doesn't play games natively, but y'all still call it a portable PlayStation cloud streaming device. Like, bro, listen, man. At the end of the day, it's an Xbox handheld. Now, if you want to make that argument in regards to everything else that's not labeled with Xbox on it, by all means, fine. I don't think nobody's going to argue that. But this is most definitely an Xbox handheld. And like I said, this is the future of what Microsoft is planning to do with their next piece of hardware, which you say that doesn't exist for some reason, even though Microsoft confirmed it. So there goes another lie that you're doing. See, this is why people call you a fanboy, bro.
Of course, because you're trying to spin it a certain way. You're trying to act like you're calm, and I'm all over here crashing out. The crashing out is real.
I mean, to be honest with you, it's not. It's pretty obvious.
But this AGN is looking like this. Yeah, a whole bunch of fake people. That's why I'm tired of it. I will never back that crap up again. Fake. So what the hell is this? I don't understand the point of this. Fire's truth. And why we're still acting like 12-year-olds not understand a basic elementary definition of a PC device, which is an extension of PC. And Microsoft did not. You turn it into a console.
Well, the next generation Xbox is basically going to be what the ROG Ally is, just more powerful. It's evolved. Xbox has decided.
He said Xbox is involved. Oh my god, bro, Xbox died. What are you talking about? What do you mean? They got chased out the industry and lost and killed the market and jacked up everything on you and failed. They tried to get Call of Duty. They tried to spend some money or something. Everything they did, even Call of Duty can't help you.
Yo, listen, man. Listen, I understand. Yeah, listen, we ain't at Halloween yet, but man, listen, can we stop with all these faces, bro? Please, man. Hey, yo, listen, man. He's saying because the new Xbox hardware is going to be very similar to what the ROG is. So are you guys going to sit there and say that? Well, we already know the argument. Once them PlayStation games are played on that new Xbox piece of hardware, they're going to be like, well, it's not an Xbox, it's a PC anyway. You Xbox bought a PC. He's telling you that Microsoft's new hardware, which is actually why they calling it the Xbox PC. So is that going to be the new copium that you ponies do? Oh, it's not an Xbox, it's a PC. Well, I'm playing PlayStation games on it. It says Xbox with the name on the hardware. Oh, that's not an Xbox. It's a PC. That's the code. I'm telling you, these ponies already got their excuses ready. They know that the console war is over. They know that none of this really matters to anybody, but they need to find something to keep this going. You know what I mean? They got to keep the juices flowing. They got to find something, right? Just like what he said, with copium. What the?
Couldn't even get them done, so I don't know either.
The game haven't even been out for a year, bro. Like, hey, yo, the game ain't even, Helldivers 2 ain't even been out for a year, man. Listen, bro, this is why people say you got no credibility, man. You out here compared a post from August 1st to August 30th. And, yo, listen, this guy is crazy, bro. I'm sorry.
And you still coping. It's evolving? It's getting better? Man, are you a zombie, bro? Are you really sleeping that hard?
Are you a zombie, bro? Listen. Hey, yo, man, listen. Hey, Jen, I'm sorry, man. Please don't make a response to me, man. Oh, I'm scared, bro. This man is scaring me, bro. He is scaring me, man. He out here looking like Freddy Krueger, man. Goddamn, Nightmare on Elm Street. Oh, no. Oh.
Wake up!
I ain't gonna lie though. I think he could play a pretty good Freddy Krueger. I ain't gonna front, man. I just gave himself a Halloween costume. You gotta play Freddy Krueger, man. Get yourself the nice sweater with the claws. Man, I think you look good in it, honestly, right? What you guys think? I think he could play a good old Freddy Krueger.
Oh, just because you can't handle the device, it's just a PC device. That's what I mean. You guys are losers, man. This is the biggest
Losers, man.
loser stuff I've ever seen in my life in gaming history. All in the Xbox world. You guys are losers, man. Not the Xbox gamers. I like you, but these people, oh man, this is loser stuff. You're an embarrassment to the
I mean, the guy barely even said anything, man. You went as far to disrespect him, call him a loser, this. I mean, he hasn't said not one disrespectful thing about you. He hasn't. Me, at this point, I'm just laughing at the whole situation because I think it's funny. Now I'm starting to see why you guys like these type of videos, because I'm looking at it from the perspective of how you guys would view my channel when I talk about people. And I'm like, man, this is funny, man. No wonder you guys watch these videos. They're hilarious.
It'd be better all being done now, then, because this is, I don't want to see this anymore. This is embarrassing. This is not the Xbox I knew back then. This is pathetic. Yeah, because it's Microsoft.
And Nintendo ain't the same that I knew back then either. Game key cards, $80 games. You know, what are we to $20 for upgrades? Like, I mean, what are we doing, bro? Come on now.
But that is what they want their next generation console to be, and by definition, whatever that console is just going to be a more powerful version of the ROG. Whatever you see now in that Xbox handheld that you have right now in the ROG Xbox Ally, that is going to be your next console for Xbox. There's going to be no real difference to it.
Well, so where is he lying, AGN? Because that's what a lot of people are saying. It's an Xbox PC.
It's going to work the same. It's going to function the same. It's going to.
So are you guys going to go as far to call that not an Xbox? I'm just wondering. Well, what excuses are we going to use? Because like he said, he's bringing up a valid point. You know that. We all know this. So is that the new coping that PlayStation Fanboy is going to do now? When you buy it, oh, that's not a real Xbox. That's a PC. That's what they're going to do. When they start seeing them PlayStation games being played on Steam, on the new Xbox PC, you know that's exactly what they're going to do.
You ready? Okay, so when that next device comes over, when the ROG Ally, I want you guys to tell me if it functions the same as the Xbox Series, if it functions the same as the Xbox Series X, if it functions the same.
But the PS3 don't function the same as the PS2. What are you bro? Listen, man, you're doing too much. You're doing too much, bro. Does the Game Boy function the same as the Virtual Boy? Does the Virtual Boy function the same as the Game Boy Advance? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, it's because it's digital. Well, okay, PlayStation, what was it, the PSP Go? That was a digital platform, and it was still a PlayStation Portable. Come on, bro. Let's stop doing this. Let's please.
The Xbox One X. Tell me if it does that, by the way. And they're not moving you to cloud and trying something else because their backwards compatibility feature is not coming.
But you just said that didn't matter, though. And now you bring... Okay. You just said it didn't matter, but... Okay. But you can play more backwards compatible games on the Xbox Series than you can on PS5. But you said that didn't matter. So you see how you're confusing people here?
You all types of slow, aren't you, bro?
Wow.
You ain't brainwashing me. Do I look like I have an IQ of 70?
Honestly, no. It seems like you have an IQ more of 7.
Try the 140 bracket, maybe.
What he means by 140, is he talking about his weight? Oh, I don't know.
The fact that it will have backwards compatibility is irrelevant because, as you said, backwards compatibility with previous gen doesn't matter. So
if it doesn't matter, then why did you make this video? You just contradicted yourself because this was the comment was about. So we can't play PS1, PS2, and PS3?
Yeah, we know that, but then you went as far to even double down on that stance and say that, bro. Do you even understand what you're saying? Did you just forget what you just said no longer than 30 seconds ago?
And I clearly stated that.
All right, we got to skip some of this fluff.
Whether it's a game console or a video game brand.
Why is he getting so wound up about this?
Couldn't handle it, did you? Now he's crashing out because I can't handle the truth. Come on!
That's not what crashing out is, but okay. Come on!
Video game consoles from Microsoft can't handle the fire. Don't call me out, coward.
Yeah, man, if you can't handle me in Gears of War, don't call me out either, bro. Like I said, you still ain't played me in Gears of War. You want to sit there and be disrespectful to people, bro. And then you have people say, oh, I'm bullying him. Where am I bullying anybody, bro? I'm talking about people's gaming points, okay? You're going as far to make all these claims and accusations. I'm number one Gears. Bro, you ain't number one at nothing, because if you was, you would have played me. Like, you would have. You know, and I try to give you a pass on that, but you out here, now you're being disrespectful. Now you're going to the realms of disrespect, okay? Out here disrespecting this man, talking about he taking loads to the face and all this. Bro, this is all about a video game conversation. You need to calm down, bro. You a grown-ass man, and you getting fired up over some video game topics. It ain't that damn serious, bro.
The Xbox brand
crazy, bro.
That encompasses its consoles, software, and online services. So that's what an Xbox is. Yeah, I hate when people try to define you and think you're crashing because your nature is fiery. I mean, you could want to try to make it seem like that's negative, but I'm over here telling the truth and you coping like an Xbox. You see, you're a loser, dude.
See, calling him loser, calling him this, and that man has said not one disrespectful thing about you. He hasn't. I watched it. I even watched the video from his own side of the video that he made.
You're doing all this to defend that. It's pathetic, and the whole world's going to see it. And no amount of views and likes are going to help you because the truth is on this video and it's coming in your face. Just like I'll...
Hey, yo, listen, man, pause. Can we get a pause?
And the whole world's going to see it. And no amount of views and likes are going to help you because the truth is on this video and it's coming in your face.
Pause.
Just like all those people know they have all those subs and all those likes. But guess what? AGN will rip you apart. Want to know why?
Yep, and I'll rip you apart in Gears of War. You already knew that. That's why you never played me. Ain't nobody want to hear nothing from you. I'll put $1,000 on that, bro. Don't tell me you're afraid of $1,000, AGN. I'm being serious. I'll put $1,000 on it, on Gears of War. I'll put 1,000. You know what? I got a better. I'll put $1,000 and end my whole YouTube channel. Let's do that. I'll terminate my whole YouTube channel. You ain't even got to deal with me no more. Just play me in Gears of War 1v1. I will literally terminate my channel. That sounds like a pretty good bargain, right? That sounds like a real... We already know you ain't going to do that, bro. And you ain't even got to do nothing. All you got to do is play. All you got to do is hit the play button. I mean, you won't be playing much, but still, you know, like I said. I mean, bro, you're doing too much, bro.
I'm stronger than you in this way, my brother.
But you ain't the sun, though. You're just a human being like everybody else. Like, didn't you tell me you was a man of God and all this, and you out here being attached to these worldly desires, man? Like, come on, bro. Like, I mean, you ain't living right, bro.
Truth.
You're not living right, bro.
And when the truth comes in front of you and smokes you, your views can't help you. Your likes ain't gonna help you. You're gonna feel it. It's like you're gonna feel this video when you watch it because you're gonna realize.
I felt this video, but all it made me want to do is laugh. Laugh inside. And I think people watching this video are gonna be laughing too.
You should have never made this video. And you thought you got away. You thought I was going to ignore you. Oh, no. I'm going to put you in your place and I'm going to smoke your punk ass because you run like I've been doing.
Wow. You calling it, you even going as far to call him a punk. And, bro, come on, AGN, man. I can understand if he was giving you that type of energy and that's how you wanted to fire back. But come on, bro. This is crazy.
Come on.
Come on. Play me in Gears of War. Come on.
In partnership with
Gangsta's Day. I should never made this video. He gonna be coming and he gonna kick my butt. Oh no. You know, here comes Anchor Arms again with the Fisher Price weights. Oh no. Oh man.
It's fake. We'll have
man.
the Xbox brand. It will be a console. But
YouTube wants genuine content creators now. They're looking for it. There's a plenty of fake frauds all over the place, and grifters, and glazers, and low swallowers from Microsoft like you.
because it's non-modular, it's got its own kind of OS on there with the lights and windows and software, and it has online services.
Gotten worse.
Yeah. Facts. See? It's only gotten worse. But you see some of these bots. Xbox is better than ever. What? What are you talking about?
I mean, asking an opinion from a disgruntled employee is like asking if your ex-girlfriend still loves you. You know what I mean? I mean, you guys know better than this, man. Come on, bro. Like, are you really gonna? It's like that ex-girlfriend that can't get over her boyfriend, and then she says all these bad things about him, but yet she was with him. Like, you get what I'm saying? This is the same example. Why would you ask an ex-disgruntled employee that used to work for somebody, and then ask them how they feel now? Have you noticed that a lot of these complaints are coming from people that got laid off at Microsoft, disgruntled employees? Have you noticed that? Bro, come on, man. Ain't nobody taking this as logical reasoning.
It's gone. The only thing left is Microsoft Gaming with that brand just sitting around. That's why I tell people, how is Microsoft Gaming going to make Xbox better? They're not going to ruin everything. Make it involved and make it more corporate, interject their politics, and jack up everything.
Had made $5 billion. This strategy used to work. It used to be that in the 80s, in the arcade days...
What are you talking about, Laura? What do you mean? What strategy worked? There was no such thing as live service and subscriptions. During the 80s... Well, hold on. Did you guys know about this? During the 80s, there was live service and subscriptions? Hold on. What?
Saying that Game Pass had made $5 billion. This strategy used to work. It used to be that in the 80s, in the arcade days, this is pretty much what they were charging.
And... Hold on, what? I've been playing gaming for as long as I've ever been playing, and I ain't never heard of no live service and subscription at no goddamn arcade. What? This don't sound like a disgruntled Xbox employee?
My husband would take his...
And what happened to arcades, Laura, since you got the Da Vinci Code, since you know that Xbox was better? Explain. What happened to arcades? Oh! What happened to that? What happened to physical media? Oh! What happened to all the things that you promoted and you advertised and you was with, right? What happened to all those things? Oh, that's right. Things changed, right? Okay.
$1 that he was supposed to be spending on his lunch, and instead of eating, he would go down to the arcade and he would play Pac-Man and Tempest. It wasn't a great deal, but it was...
She's right, though. Arcades were expensive back then. If you keep on consistently playing them and you don't own anything, they're making a lot of money because you're not buying to own something permanently.
Also, too, but like a lot of people like the arcade experience because, yes, it was expensive, but at the same time, home consoles wasn't on par with what was offered in arcade. It is what it is.
It's thing, but definitely a different lifestyle, for sure. I remember those arcade days. We had an arcade called Accelerama.
Exclusives like Halo, Gears of War. They drove identity. With no more exclusives...
So where's Killzone? Where's Resistance? Where's Folklore? Where's Warhawk? Where's Starhawk? Where's PlayStation Home? Where's Little Big Planet? Where's Uncharted? Where's Last of Us? Where's all these franchises? Where's all these exclusives, Laura Fryer? Oh, that's right. They're in the frying pan. Because that's not what people want to wear. Where's Killzone? Where's Heavily Sword? Where's Mod Nation Racers? Where's all these games? I'm just saying, where's all these games? You guys claim that you have all the answers, but in reality, ain't nobody want to play those games. It is what it is, bro.
This is gone. Xbox Live turned multiplayer gaming into a hangout for your friends. Nice one.
Hey, we make a hell of a team.
Just one product. By controlling the full stack, the hardware, the operating system, the exclusive content, it gave them the ability to set the rules for players, publishers, and partners.
But that's not what people are playing. I hate to say it, guys. I mean, people weren't even doing... People were still playing the same games back then, too, man. You know, yeah, 3 exclusives did have much more of an impact back then, but people... nothing's changed, guys. Madden, 2K. These games was dominating even back during the PS3 and 360. Call of Duty. What are you guys talking about? Nothing's really changed like you think. It's just the difference is Gears, Halo, and all these other franchises were more popular than they are today. But if you think about it, gaming hasn't changed. But Madden has been the most popular game ever since the damn Sega Genesis. They're like, damn, games, you're right. What has actually changed?
It worked. It created just a brand. It was a lifestyle. It was a point of view. It was innovation.
Well, I used to think that about Nintendo, Microsoft. This is not exclusive to just Microsoft. I can say that for gaming in general. I'm just saying.
And core gaming, it was cool. And the identity wasn't built through slogans. It came from focus.
Also, too, back then, Laura, you should understand better. I understand you're a disgruntled Xbox employee, but you should also understand that the technology and advancements that was going on at that time was actually unique. It actually blew people's mind. Regardless if you came from PS4, none of these platforms I'm looking, and remember when I brought up the fact that games just don't have that wow factor? They just don't have it no more. I mean, think about it. You're comparing what the Xbox or the PS1 to what PS2 was. That was a huge graphical leap. You know what I mean? If we ever saw one. Those days is not the same. We're not seeing that anymore. We're not seeing that from none of them. Microsoft, Nintendo, and Xbox. The days of looking at a Mario game and be like, damn, Mario 60. Bro, I'm telling you, when my dad see Mario 64, his jaw dropped, bro. The man out here looking like the Crimson Chin with how far his jaw dropped. And at Ocarina of Time, he was like, wow, he didn't even like these games. He's like, damn, gaming is getting crazy. Because remember, it was 2D. So when he saw the 3D era for the first time, he's like, wow, this is insane. And he's like, this is crazy, man. And now it's just like, he don't even care.
It was real, and it drove ecosystem loyalty. Players didn't just buy games. They built their identity and friendships around the brand. And the more time they spent inside the system, the harder it became to leave.
Yeah, it was like that back then, yes, for sure.
Yeah, so even you know that AGN. So even you know, the only thing I get from these videos, it's no different than Dreamcast, is that you guys want gaming to give you that excitement of what gaming used to stand for. Like I've said, those days ended with the Xbox 360 and PS3, and you will never, and I'm saying it, you will never get those days back. Because at the end of the day, they're chasing the casual gamer, and that's where the money, that's where the market leader is. Not you fake wannabe dinosaurs that lived back in the 1980s. I hate to say it because I love those games too, guys, but we got to come to realization and understand that you guys are not the main focal point with gaming. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. He went as far to say Microsoft's greedy. I go as far to say that they're all greedy. I mean, look at what Nintendo's doing. Look at what they're all doing. And you explain to me if these are consoles that you want to back up with your full devoted attention that you guys be doing on these YouTube videos. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And like I said, take care. Peace out.